One down, 39 to go.
Almost one down. Still got a few seconds here. Actually, a few minutes. Like that.
We've been listening to early 20th century music written by John Ireland, English composer who lived until 1962. As a boy, he studied Brahms and Beethoven, and then as a young man, he became influenced by Debussy and Ravel, followed by
Lost Rag.
and Bartok. So a lot of people think he
There.
So what exactly are you doing, Rick?
Gluing the center string strut,
Which
which is
Rhapsody.
very important part
Perkin was
of
featured
this
on
instrument.
piano, John Ireland's music.
It what gives it rigidity and transfers energy, which is sound, up and down the soundboard. I use mahogany.
This is KBOD, Lake Denver, at 88.1 FM.
Acoustic.
HD2 at 90.1 FM. And online at CPR.
Pretty nice looking, physically too,
From Colorado.
or visually. Okay.
Support comes from Infusionsoft, a sales
There you go,
and marketing
man.
software company for small businesses.
And then we just clean it up.
Event March 23rd at the Westin Denver downtown. Learn more at infusionsoft.com/ignite.
Support for Colorado Public Radio comes from DU's University College, offering a master's degree in healthcare leadership and IT. Online in the evenings, universitycollege.du.edu.
Fold this.
Support for Colorado Public Radio comes from the Denver Energy Challenge, a program of the City and County of Denver to advise and assist Denver residents and businesses on how to reduce their energy usage. Learn more at denverenergy.org.
Good morning, it is 10 o'clock. I'm Monica Vischer. Richard's been celebrating spring. I'll be celebrating the first.
This is the first day of spring.
Just a little bit here. In fact, we have 30 days on hearing the first cuckoo.
And it looks like it out there.
It does, it's very nice. Taking a while to warm up, but it's going to warm up to about 50 degrees, which would be very nice.
Do you think we'll get any more snows?
Oh yeah.
Temporary opera.
I think, I don't know really. It's been a weird winter for everybody across the United States.
Sensuous opera with
The cherry blossoms
music.
up
Oh,
in
you know where that pair of
northern
tickets
New York,
is? The 2-year
or
call.
New York State are
Mm-hmm.
bloomed early. They're concerned about the crop.
Yeah, I have a friend in Washington, D.C. who was bragging about the cherry blossoms there, which they're 100 years old this year.
Wow.
They were planted by the Japanese, I guess, in 1912.
Wow. Very neat.
I saw them when they were about 68 years old.
Oh yeah, it was the grapes in the northern part. So yeah, and the cherry blossoms in Washington. Everything's happening early across the United States because the weather is so unusually warm. This was the 4th warmest winter globally in since we've been keeping records. So it was really quite warm. There it is. As they say, all done. Later on it'll be rock and roll. Blue bottle. Oh, not this one. See what it is. Oh, on the old side. This should be a little creamier.
Listen to that exciting music for the application of the glue.
Faster, faster, faster! It's drying, it's drying, it's drying! Oh no, Mr. Bill! That's a bit too much glue on that one. You know, so
Here, shake my hand. Did you eat glue when you were a kid?
No, I was never a fan of glue.
I
Or
never.
crayons.
I didn't eat that either. Yeah, I guess.
I don't like crayons or glue, nor erasers. There was this girl who loved to chew erasers.
Well, I think I was guilty of chewing erasers. Actually, I wouldn't swallow them. So, Rick, what is that thing?
This is the center string strut. It's the heart and soul of the harp sound.
The center string strap?
Strut.
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 The center string strut.
Yeah.
That's hard to say 3 times real fast. Can
never
you say
tried
that 3
it.
times real fast?
No, I wouldn't even try.
Center string strut 3 times.
Not a chance.
Come on, Rick.
No. My diction's not good to begin with.
It'll make the video go viral. Just try it once. I'll edit it if it doesn't work.
Center string strut.
3 times real fast. Starting now.
Center string strut, 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 center string strut. Oh, I'm not too
You
bad.
did.
Not too bad.
You should maybe consider a career in.
Okay, try this one. Toy boat.
That's not gonna happen.
Toy boat, toy boat, toy boat.
I was gonna
It's impossible.
I was gonna encourage you to start a career in hip hop and rap. And that kind of.
No, Eminem's got me on that.
That's right. That's your homeboy, isn't it?
Yeah, he's from the city of Detroit, which all the outsiders call it romantically the city of motors, and all the insiders, or they call it the Motor City, and all the insiders call it the city of motors, which is a little less romantic.
What did you call it? Detroit?
Detroit, that's its French pronunciation. It was a French colony at one time.
And then who changed it to Detroit? That's not romantic at all.
All the hillbillies that came up from the south to work in the factories.
That was it.
That was it.
Happens to be your family, isn't
That's
it? Rick?
right. That's my family.
And look, nothing's changed. We're still working in the factory.
That's right. We got the factory ethic.
Production,
When I was young.
production, production. Whether you're building cars or harps.
Efficiency is the game. Efficiency. It's the only way to make a living, because otherwise you. My first harp took 6 months to build.
Oh boy.
I'd be pretty hungry if it took that long. Try to make these processes so that there's nothing to them. Just procedure.
Hey, when you finish that, then we can sit here and watch the glue dry.
That's really exciting.
I can't wait.
I don't know if I can take it. This is too much in a day. Okay. Oh, I was hoping to be done by the end of this piece. Oh no! I'm late.
Do it again.
I'll ask them to play it again if they would.
We can fix it in post. That's what they say. Fix it
Okay,
in.
yeah, we'll just rearrange the timing of the soundtrack.
The celebration of spring next.
I'm Steve Block, Director of Community Programs here at Colorado Public Radio, and thank you. Thanks to the many hundreds of listeners throughout Colorado who donated band and orchestra instruments to our annual drive that ended this past weekend. Now,
Do you have any extra orchestra instruments laying around you can donate it?
No, I've been asked, but no, I don't have anything laying
Do you have a rusty trombone in the closet?
No, I don't. I don't even have a Stella guitar.
CPR.org.
And you outdid last year, over 700.
As a matter of fact, if somebody donated a classical harp, you would want it.
You know, I think someone did.
Again, Colorado
I think the last drive someone donated a classical instrument, classical harp, double harp. God knows what condition it was in, but it was sure nice to get one for that program.
Can't afford their own instruments, so thank you if you helped give a gift of music to a child in Colorado through our instrument drive. Let's welcome spring here with the help of Frederick Lewis.
There's a woman in the Middle East who needs a harp.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. I've shipped out there. Well, I've not shipped out there, but I've sold out there.
Mm-hmm.
To a young prince about 25 years ago. His name was Tom, because nobody could pronounce his real name.
So he became Prince Tom.
Yeah, so he was going to school in Boulder. He had a little entourage running around. He wanted a very custom harp, so I built him a very custom harp.
Do you remember what country it was?
It was Kuwait.
You have a harp in Kuwait?
Well, you know, I think I do, but I'm not so sure because the war happened about a year after he had it there. But mind you, that harp caused quite a stir because it was a symbol of Western decadence to his
Oh, of
family.
course.
So he was a real rebel, wanting to play the harp. He's a very kind and gentle man.
Prince Tom you're talking about.
Prince Tom, yes. And his family. See, out there at that time, it was illegal to sing or make any music other than sing the Quran. And so it's kind of a strict concept happening.
Well, he could have used your harp to sing the Quran.
I'm not so sure if you can get those vowels right with this, you know.
You can fix your harp to do microtones.
Yeah, you'd have to do a MIDI on it or something. But he had it there, and I'm not sure the war in Kuwait broke out afterwards, and I've always had visions of that really beautiful custom harp destroyed by some guy with a bad temper.
So this lady I saw on Facebook, she's blind and very good harp player, and they were asking for people to give donations so she could get a harp.
Oh.
But I'm not sure if she was, when I saw the photo, it looked like she was playing classical harp. I thought, no, she needs a Rubarth harp. I'll just sneak over in your tuning room and just, you know, just take one or two, and you won't know the. You make so many of them, you wouldn't know the difference.
I've lost count a few times.
Yeah. Okay. So
So,
if you find yourself 2 or 3 harps shy, just know that I've sent them to exotic locations.
okay, I know that they found a good home anyway.
Exactly. Appreciate it very much because there is the blind harper tradition.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. But I've never been able to figure out was all of O'Carolyn's stuff has been passed down. Who did the writing for him?
Maybe his son.
I think someone had to transcript all his work.
Yeah, well, he's playing for a lot of wealthy people that probably had musical talents.
Oh yeah, and they might have helped him out a little bit on transcribing something.
Apparently, a lot of that music was flute music.
Oh really?
Where he was, and I've actually seen his statue there in Ireland. And it's an area where there's a lot of coal mining going on, and the guys would take the flutes down into the mine and play during their break.
Oh my God. I bet the acoustics were great.
Playing flute in the coal mine.
Might have been a little hard to breathe, but
Force you to have good breath control.
Very hard walls, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of thing. Okay.
But yeah, not a lot of people know the connection between the flute music of that region and his harp playing of
Yeah,
a lot of those traditional things, including the
Sure.
stuff he wrote himself.
Yeah, and I think that he did write a lot of stuff himself, no doubt about it, and maybe took a lot of traditional folk things from it. And a lot of the stuff back then was passed down from person to person, like oral tradition.
Yeah, how did you hear about O'Carolyn music?
You know, I don't know. It's just been kind of a part of. You've got to know him if you have anything to do with harps.
You gotta know O'Carolyn.
You know, it's like if you're gonna listen to classical music, you better know something about Beethoven. You know, it just works that way. One of my favorites is O'Carolyn's Concerto, I think it is called.
What
What he's trying to do is he was trying to show the Italians that you can do that kind of stuff on a harp, okay? And he did.
He did.
Really did. And did a great job.
Come on, you Italians. We Irish can play this.
At that time, the Italians had the market on anything complicated.
They sure did. What was that like? Considered the Baroque era?
Yeah, absolutely. And they had great composers come out of Italy and doing very complicated things. And so Carolyn just thought, well, I'll show you.
And he did. He showed them.
He showed them. Okay, there's my instrument. Wow, these are all set up, ready to go. I'll take a timing on them. It's 10 after 10.
How long do they have to drive?
You know, it depends on the actual weather and humidity and how it feels in here, but I'm guessing today I could probably safely undo them in 40 minutes. And I've done it enough where you never take them out before their time. So that's it, it's ready to go. So that's the end of that. Now I've got to do other work in between these glue-ups.
What are you gonna do while they dry?
I've got to ship 2 harps, so I've got to prep, clean them up, put them in the crate,
Sounds good.
and move them out.
Move them out.
Move them out. Yeah.
Where are the next 2 harps going?
One of them to Ohio, and the other one to Missouri. So, and then there's a third one that's coming along. I gotta get out to North Carolina, and then there's 3 going to Salt Lake City,
And then the one I'm going to steal and take to the Middle East.
and the one to the Middle East. Okay, so
Very good.
it'll be coming. Hang in there, lady.
A welcome to the first day of spring by British composer Frederick Delius. Here